All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful divine feminine holistic health and healing energy. Yes? All right. Before we do, y'all, it should go without saying, please do check the description box for any information that you may want or need to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, you may currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice within the reading or readings. All right? Please keep in mind that they are general. Not all may apply to you, and that's perfectly okay. I may not even be talking to you nor about you. I may be talking to or about someone to whom you're closely connected, friend, family, or foe. I do not know. Use your free will and discernment to determine that, all right? Now, I know we are specifically focused on the divine feminine, but however, you will still hear me say he, she, or you may hear me say he, she in reference to masculine and or feminine energies. We all have them both within us. That does not matter, so just keep that in mind, all right? Flip-flop yourself as you need to. Apply it where it lies, otherwise let it fly. Do not force that shoe to fit if it's not meant for you. I am not responsible for your feet, your toes, nor them currents hurting because you want to force something that's not for you. Okay? Alright, now, I also am big on numerology. Now, whether or not I call it out, but if and when I do, I intend for it to likely resonate with your life path number, the day or month you're born, maybe even the house you want to pay particular attention to in your natal chart. However, whatever, alright? We are utilizing the, what is this? The Secret Languages of Animals Oracle, as well as the Animal Spirit Guide. The Wild Unknown Animals, not Animal Spirit Guide, listen to me. The Wild Unknown Animal Spirit, okay? They've already been blessed and shuffled and everything, so let's just get a quick word of prayer before we dive into this, okay? To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you saying thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much for this day, for this opportunity. Thank you for using me as a clear and open channel to bring forth the messages to the collective, straight and clear, no chaser. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the use of my voice, the insight, the wisdom, the mental stability, the clarity. Thank you so very much. I pray as always that the message uplifts, enlightens, strengthens, heals, protects, nurtures, nourishes, empowers, whatever the divine feminine truly needs at the time of viewing and whenever. May it play out in their lives and whoever else is involved for the highest good, as I know you will see fit. For all these blessings I come, ask and give thanks yet again. Ashe, ashe, ashe all. Alright, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for us today. What do you have for divine feminine today, Spirit? Nope, y'all, we're not doing that. It's like 5 of them, y'all, and I'm really not doing that. Hold on. Just one, please. See, they did it. They did it again. Oh my, no. Okay, wait a minute. I think this is just 2. Alright, that's so thick. I don't be knowing what be coming up. That last pile really was like 4 or 5. But anyway, so look. Ooh, we got the crow that came out in the big stack yesterday from the Wild Unknown. So look, that might have really been trying to speak. Obviously, it's here today, right? And look, and I think I said something about 27. I did. I said something about the number 27 and 54. This crow had something to speak to you. You have something to say to someone else. I feel like it may be even something that you just need to release and get off your chest, even just speaking to Spirit. Okay? I don't know. I get a strong ancestry or connection with this caribou energy. It's like a ascended master or mentor or something of that nature in your life is trying to come through and speak to you, bring this message to you. Or maybe, like I said, this is what you need to be speaking to them, you know? Obviously, crow says communication, transformation. Even we just talked about that yesterday. That release, death and rebirth type of energy, scorpionic energy. It says story, universal law. Somebody has a story to tell. His story or her story, you know? The caribou here says perseverance, resourcefulness, movement, determination, standing strong in what you have to say, not wavering, even if it's hard, even if it's difficult, even if you stutter at first, you know? That's powerful. 14 being the 5, and that also talks about movement and growth, and that's strong. It takes a lot of strength and perseverance to get through that 5 energy, to get to the next level of ascension, you know. But something, it's time. With that 27 potential to be in a 9, it's time is what I'm hearing. Don't hold out anymore. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. We're gonna see what it is. Hold on. Maybe it's an authority in your life that you needed to speak up to for some of you. Yeah. Speak your truth. Wow. This fire is powerful. This fire energy is coming through strong, heavy, hot and heavy. Quite literally. 28, another potential 10 or 1. It is time, y'all. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be passionate. This may have to do with the lover for some of you. It's gonna be enticing is what I heard. Maybe maybe somebody has enticed you to pop off, go off, say what you need to say, you know, fiery. It maybe get a little heated, but it's like, or maybe you need to tame your anger enough, your ego enough to be able to have a cool, calm, and collected. Because, you know, with this fire, even though this crow is air energy, I'm still kind of getting that cool, watery energy. Like, it's almost like something or someone is emotionally charged, or something is causing you to be emotionally charged, or somebody, whoever this is, to be emotionally charged. And there needs to be a balance, because we talked about that yesterday, even in the which one was it? I forget. Maybe it was the camel, balancing the fire and water, which was the bottom of the deck energy for this yesterday. But the thing about it is, it's like, you have to balance your emotions, you know what I'm saying, as well as whatever you're passionate about, because that can ignite. That can be, as it says, it says creation, destruction, you know. But again, with that condor energy that was at the bottom of the deck yesterday, it's like, and talking about that scorpionic and transformative death and rebirth energy, it's like something has to be destroyed to be renewed. That's part of the process. That's the only way it really works, because you got to make room for what it is. And I know sometimes we look at, that's powerful that they have me even go to the idea of forest fires and all that, and I know they can be deadly and very scary, but it's all for a reason, y'all. It has to clear out the old decay, the old, I don't want to say useless as being insensitive, but y'all know what I'm saying. It's stuff that's no longer serving its purpose where it is, which is why it had to go, which is why Spirit burned it away, you know. I do feel like this is definitely something deep down internally, as well as metaphorically, or even, you know what I'm saying, something physically outside of you, you know, something or someone, an idea maybe with this air energy here. And y'all, well, for those of you who don't know, any animal with antlers, especially if they are very, like, have various different outskirts, if you will, that signifies to me that those are many journeys, many paths, maybe even lifetimes or something like that someone has taken in order to gain wisdom, though, because it's coming right off essentially the crown or third eye, right? And it's like connections to the divine, for further downloads and insight and awareness and assistance and guidance along the journey. That's why I'm getting ancestral, spirit guide, or like ascended master type vibes from this caribou. All right. Obviously, any of the numbers that I've mentioned, whether or not I have on it, two, may be important to you. Okay. Let's get it. Let's see what else this may have to do with. What is this? Yeah. And it flipped on over. It was trying to, I don't really know how it was trying to come out. Obviously, I read both either way, so it doesn't matter. But for this to be in reverse, it says a lot to me. So, I don't know. And then this one is wanting to speak. Oh, wow. It's definitely this vibe or energy of mating for life. And this very well may be a lover, a loved one. It doesn't have to be just romantic, y'all. That, you may need to speak this, or your mind to, or whatever. I told y'all I'm feeling this passionate vibe and energy anyway. These are not seeing eye to eye. There's also this vibe of inner reflection. Take time with yourself alone to really see what it is, why you feel, how you feel, what it is you need to say, whatever. Just receive that guidance, right? The water, the otter. I don't know, cause see, that's kind of like the same vibe as the beaver was giving me, but it's definitely, I get water energy strong. But it could even be earth a little bit. But this, I feel more water for sure with the otter. Both of these, I mean, even though that the swan is more air potentially, I still get the water vibe. I don't know, something about a balance. Something about a balance between all of that, between earth, water, and fire, and wow, all of them. Earth, water, fire, and air. Yes. Because look what, I mean, we don't forget this, you know? Oh, that's the magician. Yeah, you are the magician. You got all the elements out here, essentially. You are the magician. Or you're being birthed. You're being ascended. Or, like I said, braced up. Or like going through some kind of growth here. Some kind of change for sure. Transformation. And that's bringing back that 5 energy. Didn't I say that with that caribou? Yeah. Bottom of the deck. Uh-oh. And I say uh-oh because I don't know. Anytime I get the mouse, it just, I don't know. I shouldn't be so, what's the word? Like, bias is wanting to come through, but I don't think that's the word I'm really looking for. It's like, and then I heard stereotypical, but that's not it. I shouldn't be so judgmental when it comes to the rodent species, but that's one. I can't. They, Me personally, and it's something I probably got to deal, not even probably, that I need to deal with, but it's just like, they just grimy. They nasty to me. They dirty, they filthy, they, I just never get a good vibe. But I can say the positive thing with this is that somebody here is protected, surrounded. You may be seeing like little her halos, but it's like little little your spirit guide, or little fairies and little, I don't know what to call it, energies surrounding you, auras, right? You may see that around somebody. Pay attention to it though. Or somebody may even see this around you. I'm getting a vibe of protection though, because I just heard something about they serve their purpose. Obviously, everything on earth has a purpose, right? But I'm getting this as a baby mouse, and in order for it to even have the chance to mature, it has to be protected until it can protect itself, right? Because I heard something about like a snake. Got to protect it from the snakes in the grass. So I don't know, but let's get on to the reading. Okay, I guess we'll just go in the order that they came out. So beginning with Crow, number 27, pages 86 and 87. Communication, transformation, story, universal law. Ancient lore tells us that each animal spirit has a unique gateway through which they enter the sacred circle of life. Each doorway is symbolic of the gift that each is destined to bring to the world. There is a gateway for each of the animal species through which their potential is birthed into reality. All are included, except for Crow. Crow is the gatekeeper. Crow knows the essence of all who come to the circle. He meets each at the threshold of the journey and assists their passage into becoming who they really are. And I'm telling y'all, that's why they came out together. Because I told y'all in that caribou, somebody's on a journey. Maybe starting a new one, right? Or it's time to, if you haven't already. I don't know. Because there's a big vibe around this energy of transformation, of change, of death and rebirth. And in order to start the new, you have to let something die. You have to let something go. And it could be these old self-deceptive thoughts is what I originally heard from that mouse. Because I told you I don't really ever get a good vibe with the mouse or any type of rodent species, especially a rat. You know what I mean? Y'all know what it is. So it says, to the ancestors and native elders, Crow is the totem of the Great Spirit, the weaver of light and dark, of inner and outer worlds. He is honored with the deepest respect. Crow's pitch black feathers symbolize pure spiritual strength and creation. With nests perched at the top of the tallest trees, Crows has long been honored for his unique perspective and magic way of seeing and being in the world. Each call of crow actually has a different meaning, and the depth of their vocabulary gives us a glimpse at their intelligence. Crows are renowned problem solvers, lock pickers, and tool users. They can survive in almost any situation. When one crow solves or explores something new, others in the clan watch closely and learn, then spread the word. Crows remember the faces of those who have helped them and those who have harmed them. They not only carry this story with them throughout their life, they spread the word so that all in their clan know who to trust and who to be careful of. And I feel like that's where I'm getting that protective energy and vibe too, even from the mouse. Okay? Celebrated by many cultures for their playful and mischievous nature, crows form close friendships with a wide variety of animals. Can be seen surfing the wind, sledding in the snow, and playing with sticks in the wild, and have even been known to build fake nests high in treetops to confuse predators. They're smart. They're very smart. The message. Crow is the guardian and messenger of your unique sacred story, the keeper of universal law. He stands at the gateway to assist you in the transition from one chapter in life to another, from one level of being and doing in the world to the next. As you approach, Crow calls out on your arrival, speaking the story of the steps you have taken so far, the lessons and the gifts you have gathered en route to this place. As you reach the threshold, Crow pauses and stares deep into your soul and with cold metallic eyes. He asks you what you have learned and why you believe you are ready to move on to the new. What is the purpose of your path? His call is sharp and penetrating, at times intimidating, but in truth, he does this only as a game. He is not really here to test you or to hold you back, but to celebrate and herald your transition into a new realm of experience. He knows you are ready, for he has watched you every step of the way and spoken your journey into the great gatherings of the tribe. He knows who you really are. Do you? Crow's penetrating stare and abrasive call is a gift, for it gives you the opportunity to strengthen your resolve and stare right back, stepping forward with even more commitment than before. As you do, Crow breaks into a smile and begins to laugh. The celebration has begun. Another hero has crossed the threshold into the realm of the possible. All smile knowing that the path ahead will rise to greet you. Welcome home. And I'm telling y'all, some of y'all on the journey and ascension one at that. And I said it actually goes through 88. And here's the affirmation that they leave you with. I am a unique being, living my story, epic and true. I walk my own way to my own beat, weaving ancient wisdom into the sacred new. I am a unique being, living my story, epic and true. I walk my own way to my own beat, weaving ancient wisdom into the sacred new. Alright, moving on to the caribou, number 14, pages 53 through 55. Perseverance, resourcefulness, movement, determination. White wind blows across the Arctic fields, sending ancient whispers into the forest. The lead stag raises his head, sensing the moment for his herd to move. Something distant stirs him into motion. He moves, and the rest follow. While many hibernate and huddle close, caribou run and run together. Under his guidance and leadership, all are included. Honored among Laplanders as a source of sacred partnership and sustenance. That's going to that swan. I couldn't even get through that sentence fast enough because they wanted me to say it after I had finished that last sentence. Okay, honored among Laplanders as a source of sacred partnership and sustenance, caribou is revered for its wisdom, creativity, and inventiveness. Few are equipped to survive the harsh conditions of the far north like caribou. Hollow, insulated fur to shed freezing water, a strong snout capable of digging through snow to reach food, broad concave hooves that tread across deep snow to two separate stomachs to store food, and two separate circulation systems to conserve heat in its body during winter. Both male and female caribou grow antlers, revealing that all can be warriors, and both shed them during the cold winter months to carry less weight. That's powerful. I get adaptability. They're very adaptable, which they have to, right? Feeding on aged moss and lichen from the ancient forest floor, caribou are connected to the deep history and sacred lore of the ground they walk and all who have come before them. Their movement honors the seasons and the changing needs of the greater herd. When two male caribou fight to win the rights to lead the herd, the greatest danger they pose to each other is their own determination that would have their antlers locked together, leaving both unable to eat. So be careful, y'all, with that, like I said, with that fiery, passionate energy, that masculine energy. Allow it to be balanced, okay? So you don't end up being stuck and not able to feed and grow. The message: there's a season for all things, a time to be alone, a time to come together, and a time for stillness, a time for movement and committed action. The richness of life is found in the balance, and Caribou brings this gift. Caribou's message is to trust the cycle of your own seasons, honoring the full expression of who you are. When it is time to rest, give yourself the gift of true self-care and rejuvenation. Nurture yourself until your cup is full and naturally flowing over. When it is time to move, let your actions rise from a deeper inner calling. Move with great trust and commitment, knowing that you will reach your goal. You are capable of far more than you realize. Caribou brings great strength, resourcefulness, and resilience to your path. Know that you have within you all that you need to move through whatever apparent obstacle may rise to meet you. The path may not unfold exactly as you imagine it, but with each challenge embrace comes the discovery of new gifts, resources, and aspects of yourself that you would otherwise not have known you have. Once awoken, these gifts are yours to keep and share for all seasons to come. This is the gift of Caribou, to activate the hidden gifts and infinite resources available to you by embracing the path that calls for their full expression. Caribou balances time in quiet solitude and time of great collaboration with the herd. Now may be a time for you to step up as a leader and to powerfully include others in your journey. Caribou's gift is to lead by example, inspire others into action by moving into inspired action yourself. The only obstacle that could get in your way is locking horns with others, like I said. Being too aggressive is what I just heard. Stand your ground, but walk in peace and seek always to embrace the higher path that honors all. Life is movement. Embrace the seasons of your soul. Going back to the 14 potentially being a 5, talking about that movement. So they leave you with this affirmation: in stillness and movement, in silence and expression, in solitude and togetherness, I honor the seasons of my soul. In stillness and movement, in silence and expression, in solitude and togetherness, I honor the seasons of my soul. Oh wow, and it ends on page 55. I didn't even tell y'all the pages, did I? 53 through 55. And that 55 is all that transformation, which is potentially a 10 or a 1, right? Let's move on to another potential 10, the 28 and higher. Pages 90 through 92. Creation, destruction, beginning, expression. It's the night of a new moon and the air is fresh and cool. A circle of stones rests on the earth, mirrored by an outer ring of elders and children, gathered in peaceful reverence. All is still and silent, but for the quiet crackling of fire, each brings forth a quiet prayer or offering. Then comes music, chanting, stories, and laughter as visions are lifted into the night sky by the spiraling breath of this sacred light. It both calms and awakens the spirit of all who are present. To ancient Greek philosophers, fire was a sign of energy and passion. To the Celts, fire was a source of spiritual transformation. In traditional Chinese culture, fire brings the masculine energy of yang and the power of purification. To the Aztecs, fire is found in the, quote, 7-ray sun, end quote, that symbolizes the phases of spiritual development in the soul of a man. To many native cultures, fire is the sacred medium through which our deepest prayers and intentions are communicated to the universe. With sacred herbs offered to the embers, dreams and visions are sent to Great Spirit within spirals of rising smoke, opening the way for manifestation in physical form. In nature, fire stimulates growth and brings renewal and balance. At times, fire burns away and destroys the old, cleansing and purifying the land for new growth. Like I was saying about those wildfires, y'all, there was no coincidence. Different to the downward gravitational flow of water, fire energy rises, moving ever upward. From the earth, from the center of the earth up through the mouth of volcanoes, fire brings the energy of creation, giving birth to the mountains, islands, and earth of tomorrow. The message: when fire comes into your world, it does so with pure energy, passion, and the sacred power of creativity. No matter what you feel may have held you back in the past, fire now comes to burn away limitation and awaken the full expression of your creative potential. Fire brings fresh light, forward movement, and dynamic expression. Now is the time to move. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? Hold on. If you're not sure which way to move or how to begin a new dream or journey, take time to sit with fire. Light a candle or a sacred flame in a circle of stones. Bring to it your prayers, your vision, and even your uncertainty. You may even like to bring an offering of sacred herbs or tobacco. Release your intentions to the higher powers of your great spirit within. Open yourself to receive guidance for what is now needed to create the real shifts you desire. Allow the clarity of fire to speak to your heart and to center your being. From this place, you will step forward with clarity and confidence, with faith and power, in the direction of your dream. We can wait all day or life for the conditions to be right before we begin, but in truth, it is often our beginning that calls the right conditions into being. What if you knew that the light on the path you have been waiting for is the one that is already glowing deep within you? With fire comes decisiveness, determination, and the will to initiate, to ignite, to light a new spark of possibility, and follow it. Claim these gifts for your journey now. Clear the clutter and space around you to give yourself a chance to see and seize a new pulse of life force, new energy, new visions, and dreams that are ready to come through you now. Get excited. Be bold and expressive. Feel the breath of God moving through you. It is time to honor the great creative being that you are by moving into courageous action. Trust the visions of your dream. Trust the visions of your dreaming, and with passion and fire, begin. The affirmation: I embrace the fire of life within me. Clear and centered in my purpose, I embrace the fire of life within me. Clear and centered in my purpose, ignited by creative potential, I am a force for good in the world. I embrace the fire of life within me. Clear and centered in my purpose, ignited by creative potential, I am a force for good in the world. All right now. Oh, that's a beautiful butterfly. It's black with blue. Wow, I think I might actually have a picture of that too. I'll try to insert it if I remember. But it's black with like a shimmery, kind of royal blue tips at the bottom of the wings. That transformation, y'all. Let's go on. Let's see. I guess we'll start with otter. Hold on, let me find these. So actually, I'm gonna take Spirit's Guide, because I turned to, as I was flipping trying to find them, I flipped right to mouse. So that's where we're gonna start first for the Wild Unknown. Pages 64, 65. It says, detailed oriented, small-minded, nitpicky, nervous. The mouse has an innate desire to tend to the details. It often spends its days fixing, preparing, organizing, and scrutinizing. Unfortunately, a mouse personality doesn't notice when they've gone too far. Soon they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail. This can be quite a painful experience for both the mouse and those around them. When mouse energy is at play, step back for a moment. It may be time to find a more purposeful project to delve into, one that's worthy of your exacting eye. That's that new. Switch it up, that change. Let go of something you've been doing or keep, overdoing, honestly, for so long, and try something new. So it says, when in balance, organized, resourceful, prepared. When out of balance, busy with no purpose. Like I said, overdoing for no reason, not even getting anywhere. Because I keep seeing the mouse chasing its tail. Y'all know how they say cat chasing its tail, but I'm seeing the mouse just going in circles. It's almost like a rabbit mouse or something. Anyway, to bring into balance a meaningful project. Find something to do. Keep your mind occupied. You know what I mean? In a resourceful way. There we go. So, Otter, pages 108 and 109. The crazy thing is, as soon as I saw the first word, which says unobstructed joy, I feel like that is what is obstructed. Y'all are not in that playful, joyful, otter energy, which is why it's in reverse. Some of you. Let me say that, okay? It says playfulness and contentment. Did I tell y'all 108, 109? There you go. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child, available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself, without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? That's what I'm saying, y'all, is with this in reverse, and I see that cardinal. It's a beautiful red. Strong, vibrant red. But anyways, y'all not embodying that. Y'all, it's like y'all too serious. That's what I heard somebody say. Too serious. Okay. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The Otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. Baby, come on. When in balance, it says full of love, needs nothing. And for many of you, I feel like it's out of balance, which is why it's in reverse. It says, when out of balance, gloomy, sighs, makes silly excuses. And to bring it to balance, dance party or celebration. Get your butt up and move. That's what Mary J said. And then Justin Timberlake just said, just dance, 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 girl. All right. Come on, everybody, get on up. Cause you know we're about to get it crunk. Mary J is in the spot tonight, and I'ma make you feel alright. Yeah, come on, baby, just party with me. Let loose and set your body free. Leave your situations at the door, cause when you step inside, come on the floor. Yeah, let's get this party working, twerking. What she say? Come have fun up in this dancing ring. We got our open, so you know that you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration. Yeah, just dance, alright? Anyway, finally the swan. Pages 112 and 113. It says, effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, elegant power. The swan represents heightened creativity. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Saraswati, which in parentheses they have the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry, rides on the back of this graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there, to the fluid realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. Didn't I say that about the swan? That's exactly what's going on, in which you may want to embrace and embody. Reflect. The swan is ready to take us there to the fluid realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention, for solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, an inner vision likely to be revealed. I'm trying to tell y'all. When in balance, it says infinite creative power. When out of balance, agitated, snippy, lacking vision. To bring into balance, solo time or writing. Okay? All right, y'all. That's what we got, and that's why I'm going to leave it. I pray that it resonates with you. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimony down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, but especially including yourself, and I pray that's what you're here for. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for doing so. And if you want to join me for another day, you can check the link in the description box. I pray to see you there. If not, please take care. Until the next one, y'all, please don't forget your love and light, because it truly makes everything all right. Deuces.